Did you have something you were going to share with me, Mom?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that when your dad and I were together, and it's been a long time since we've been together, years and years, and you were just a little guy, little gal, and little gal guy, all these little children running around. Anyway, and I just want you to know that your dad and I know this about each other. In those days, uh, we really did appreciate each other's differences, and we got each other's sense of humor. And at times we had a really, really good relationship, and especially because we were both going to school. Your dad was in the philosophy department, and I was his typist, which I think I've said on other uh, videos. But uh,
No, you didn't mention it. You haven't talked
Oh,
about anything
okay.
regarding
Well,
any of that. We haven't even
your dad
into all
didn't
that.
really type then, and I was a pretty good typist from learning in high school, and I had never even heard of names like Kant and Spinoza, and philosopher after philosopher, and philosophical ideas and political ideologies. I was not educated, and I came from a very much of a white bread family, and I just didn't have that kind of education even when I went to school. But he had not had, but he was interested in it, much of a theater arts background. He But he was interested that I was in it. I was a costumer for Fresno State. When we went to Fresno State, we were both juniors trying to get through school, and there were tremendous revolutionary activities going on campuses. We were in lots of marches and listening to a lot of his philosophy professors and English department professors, and they actually put a bomb on a computer in the English department. There was a lot of things that happened. A lot.
Okay, now is it true? I heard a story that my dad threw a brick through the student union window.
I doubt it, but I don't know. You should ask him.
Okay.
I don't know.
Rumor. Okay.
Maybe somebody circulated that. There was a lot of things,
context is the Vietnam War protests, right?
In the war protests, and there was a lot of rumors like that all over the campus, and in the community. Mike Rhodes and Pam lived down the street from our house in Fresno, our Arthur house, and they were involved in it, although I don't think they were students. They lived in, or Mike Rhodes lived in a house that was out in the country, and it was kind of a center for I know that your dad went to that house. I never went to that house, and I didn't really realize it. But what was one of the fun things was I would come home and I would say, "Hey Jeff, I gotta have a somebody do some Shakespeare with me, and can you be my husband in the Shakespeare, this Shakespeare reading?" So he goes, "Oh, okay." He's always a pretty good guy, and he always wanted to learn new things. So we did a really good. I don't actually at this moment remember which Shakespeare it was, but it was a dialogue. I think it was Queen Anne. No, not Queen Anne.
Tatiana and no, okay.
I can't remember.
Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm thinking about. No, nothing like that.
It was a serious tragedy. One of the tragedies.
I see.
Of the royalty, and
so like King Lear or.
No, it wasn't like King Lear. No, okay. Because it wasn't the daughters and the father. It was this couple, and we did that on the stage at Fresno State in front of the drama class. I mean, it wasn't a production. It was just a class, but it was very good, and he was very into it, and he could memorize. I actually, amazingly enough, could memorize stuff then lines of Shakespeare, but I certainly couldn't even begin to do that now. So anyway,
hey, you never know. I mean, you might might surprise yourself.
I just want to thumbs up to Jeff Fawcett and the old Janet Fawcett that lived with him, and the baby was Laurel Fawcett, and we had a lot of adventures, and we hauled her around in her little seat all over campus and on our backs, and went up to the mountains and did all kinds of things in those days. And it's nice to remember those things. Thank you.